What's going on, everyone? It's K-Dub here with more news and headlines from dcforecasts.com. If we have a look at the markets today, you'll notice that we do have a lot of green. Bitcoin is up a little bit for the day, sitting around $6,527. We actually have Bitcoin Cash up around 21% at $519, and Ethereum sitting around $220. But I'm sure everyone has been most focused on what has been going on in the market recently. Obviously, we had that major dip that happened. So why was this? Well, a new sellout by the Tokyo Whale and the Mt. Gox wind down is apparently what caused it. The trustee liquidated cryptocurrencies on behalf of the defunct exchange Mt. Gox, offloading another 25.98 billion yen, or approximately $230 million worth of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. So we know anytime the trustee tends to move some money around or sell some off, obviously the market always has a slight reaction to it. That's what happened. But then the next day we had Ripple completely soaring. We've actually had Ripple duking it out between Ethereum and back and forth they've been going. So right now XRP is currently sitting at 21 billion.5, whereas Ethereum is 22.6, but I've seen them flipping back on and off all day. So who will be the ultimate second place? We will have to find out. But if we look down here, analysts say that the bump was massively affected by Coinbase's announcement that it was overhauling the cryptocurrency listing process and replacing what had been an ad hoc approach to one that more closely mirrors the process through which other exchanges approve their coins for listing. Obviously, there was a lot in the news as well. We had heard about possibly unveiling XRapid in the future. So moving on to Coinbase's announcement, they did say, today, we're announcing a new process that will allow us to rapidly list more digital assets that are compliant with local law by satisfying listing requests in a jurisdiction-by-jurisdiction manner. With this shift in process, our customers can expect us to list more assets over time that meet our standards. So you can kind of look at it a little bit like Netflix not being able to show a movie in certain jurisdictions due to copyright issues. Same exact concept. Now, moving on to the really good news, we have this coming out of Google. So they finally lifted the ad ban that they had on crypto. We remember they just shut it down. They said no cryptocurrency ads. We are done. They actually said recently, this is from Scott Spencer, he's an executive, he said, "We don't have a crystal ball to know where the future is going to go with cryptocurrencies, but we've seen enough consumer harm or potential for consumer harm that it's an area that we want to approach with extreme caution." However, the reverse of this ban proves that Google is willing to work with legitimate projects and companies in the cryptocurrency sector, even though the main aim of this ban was to keep users secure from all these types of, Ponzi cryptos and scam cryptos. But the good news is that starting October 1st, verified companies in the crypto sector in US and Japan will be able to purchase cryptocurrency-related ads once again on Google. Now, we know that a lot of these companies and a lot of these different people complain about manipulation, here, manipulation there. Well, CZ from Binance kind of had a rebuttal to this, okay? So basically, he's in the news again, this time for his recent statement talking about manipulation. And as he stated, there's far more manipulation in the traditional markets rather than the crypto markets. Based on the recent statement, the traditional markets have many public instruments that are traded in a single market. More importantly, they have large market makers that maintain close connections with the media and insiders. But of course, we know there's always a lot of wash trading and volume happening. So I get what he's saying, but you still have to be careful, and there still is a lot of manipulation. I mean, that plus the market cap is so much lower, it's a lot easier to move prices. We do know that for sure. So, moving on, let's talk about some other shady business going on. So you have the U.S. government in the spotlight for allegedly spending millions on tracking cryptocurrency usage. According to reports published by a research firm named Dyer, the U.S. government agencies have collectively spent $5.7 million in hiring contractors who perform blockchain analysis involving linking an individual's identity with their crypto funds. We also had Coinbase blatantly giving them anyone that did trading between $20,000 actually. So even though there are tools that purport to allow users to send crypto anonymously, most of the users out there leave out some trails. When using the right tools, investigators can exactly determine whom a particular wallet belongs to. Once a cryptocurrency user exposes their synonymous cryptocurrency address to a specific service or individual who can identify who it belongs to as a real-world identity, they do have the risk of their entire wallet being exposed as belonging to them. So once a blockchain forensic takes his time to aggregate the data, well, sometimes they can figure out who you are, but you shouldn't be doing illegal things anyway on the internet, right? But it is funny to see how they've spent that much money into it. Now, talking about adoption, before we get on out of here, let's talk about the blockchain startup Grid Plus, which is operated by ConsenSys. That's SYS, like system, clever name, in the headlines again. So basically, what are they doing? Well, they are the official supply of electricity for clients in Texas, and they are using Ethereum as a solution. The announcement posted by the startup went viral on Twitter. As you can see right here, it says, milestone reach, Grid Plus Texas has begun flowing power to its first 4 customers. So it's only 4 customers, but hey, you got to start somewhere, right? So as the startup outlined, the use of the unique hardware gateway system and blockchain solution will allow Grid Plus to distribute renewable electricity such as solar and wind energy to consumers in Texas and later throughout the U.S. on the Ethereum mainnet. Meanwhile, Grid Plus uses a specific hardware and software stack in order to process payments for electricity in real time, allowing its customers to programmatically buy and sell electricity through a function known as smart agents. For large-scale agents, a significant amount of electricity can be produced on a daily basis within a short period of time. More importantly, these clients can purchase and use energy that they need without acquiring an abundant supply of it. So how's that for adoption? That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this update from DC Forecast. As usual, your leaders in headlines and current news. That being said, you're awesome. Enjoy your day. My name is K-Dub. This is DC Forecast. Until next time, stay crypto and peace out.